Got a Switch 2, and I gotta say, I really do like it. I went to the midnight launch of my local GameStop. It was actually 9 p.m. because I'm in California, but they said it was midnight launch. Here's what the line looked like. You can see it goes all the way down around the corner back there. It was honestly a lot of fun. There's probably at least over 100 people, and we got to hang out and chat and pick up our games. And I'm a little bit late. I was distracted from playing games, but here's a little unboxing. Here is my launch night haul. You got my case, game, system, controller, and screen protector. The case I actually got on Amazon, and I was pretty surprised with the quality. $11 for this thing, and it's pretty much perfect. It's what I wanted. The two physical games that I have so far are Mario Kart World and Bravely Default. However, Bravely Default is a key card game, which means you put the cartridge in your console and it downloads it like a key code. The game is out on the cartridge, so you need internet to use it. Here's my screen protector. Here is my new Pro controller. This thing is amazing. It feels fantastic in your hands, and it is honestly one of the best controllers I think I've ever used. Here's the console itself, the Switch 2. No mistaking it for the original. It's got a big 2 on it. Whenever you open it up, you got the screen right there on top, which is honestly pretty terrible design, because I've heard stories about some GameStops around the country stapling receipts to the front of the box and it's going into the screen and ruining it. I've heard multiple accounts of that online. I've seen stories about it. Really poor design by Nintendo. There should have been some kind of padding between the cardboard layer and the screen. I'm not sure I understand why they did that. But here are the Joy-Cons. You can see the blue is left, the orange-red-ish color is the right. They have sensors in them, so you can use them as mouse-based controls. And compatible games like Metroid Prime 4 is going to support that for aiming if you want. You got the Switch 2 here. This is the machine. It's got the screen and the actual console all built in together into this one little unit. It's quite a bit heavier than you would expect, to be honest. I don't know if you agree, but I think the Switch 1 is actually pretty lightweight, but the Switch 2, it's a chunky boy. It's pretty hefty. It feels sturdy. The Joy-Cons magnetize into the side of the console instead of sliding down the rail like they do in the original Switch. I like this way better. It feels much more reliable and safe and not as flimsy. You can see the size comparison to my Switch OLED here. This is the OLED model, so not the original Switch. It is a little bit bigger than the original Switch, but you can still see it is still smaller than the Switch 2. Switch 2 feels more like a Steam Deck in my hands personally. Here's the little cheap dongle thing that you can put your Joy-Cons in to simulate a controller, but I recommend just getting a Pro controller. It's way better. Here's the dock. It's got a cooling fan built in this time. You've got your power slot, HDMI slot, and Ethernet slot.